What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Super here, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball FighterZ video. And you guys hear the song in the background? Yeah, he's coming, ladies and gentlemen. He's coming. There's quite a monster on the loose right now. But we finally got the news and the information that we all wanted to hear on Monday's Bandai Namco livestream, that I'm sure a lot of you guys tuned into their livestream to find out some sort of Season 2 DLC information for Dragon Ball FighterZ, which never actually came. It was supposed to be like they were actually gonna reveal stuff about Season 2. That's what was promoted, and it never came. So apparently what happened is Bandai Namco themselves had said that they just could not announce it at the moment, unfortunately. So we were there just sitting waiting for something that never came, but at least we did get the confirmation that Season 2 is on the way. But their announcement was that there's going to be an announcement during the finals on the 27th. But today, coming from V-Jump magazine, we got a little statement that was kindly properly translated by Bandai Namco, which I'll read it to you guys right now. In 2019, the project of a new for some reason I put Dragon Ball in there. Alright, so let's start all over here and let's focus on this. In 2019, the project of a new game focusing on the world of Dragon Ball Z begins. So apparently this game is going to be like an RPG style game, which sounds really interesting to me. A Dragon Ball based RPG game definitely has caught my eye. I'm not really big into RPGs, but if it's Dragon Ball and it's like a role-playing action game, hell yeah, I'll be on that. But the next thing is the important one here. And more news coming to Dragon Ball FighterZ. The warrior from Universe 11 is joining the fights. Boom, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. That's literally, if they would have said that, everyone in the stream chat would have been happy. But apparently they just could not announce this news at the moment. I guess VJum had to be the one that announced this. So there you go. Unless Bandai Namco is going to join Ed Boon in the Mount Rushmore of trolls, the only character that I see from Universe 11 joining Dragon Ball FighterZ is, of course, JIREN. He's the most popular character from Universe 11, and obviously he's the strongest. He's actually not including Broly, he's still the strongest mortal in all universes, right? Because Goku can't even go Ultra Instinct anymore. So JIREN is like by far still the strongest mortal, especially after he, overcame his sort of, little complex of not trusting anyone. He got even stronger then. So JIREN is like by far the strongest mortal in Dragon Ball at the moment. So I cannot wait, man. Whether you like JIREN or not, as far as like a character goes, for me personally, this is just me, I just really love overpowered characters. I love Broly. I love Superman is like my favorite comic book character. I love just very dominant, overpowered characters, right? Like Saitama. I love Mob. I love all these overpowered characters. I could care less what their personality is like and what their backstory is. Even though JIREN did get some character development there towards the end, but I think at that point, a lot of possible JIREN fans that wanted to see some more of his backstory kind of got lost because it was like towards the end. But the fact that he did get some character development made me really happy. But I just like seeing overpowered characters do their thing. I just like seeing them be strong. And JIREN, man, he was unstoppable throughout the whole Tournament of Power. And I feel like he did get nerfed a little bit compared to episode 109 and 110, because if you guys remember how stupid, crazy, strong he was compared to Goku Super Saiyan Blue, they definitely depowered him a little bit. But I hope he's as powerful as ever in Dragon Ball FighterZ, and I'm really happy that Jiren's gonna make an appearance. I wonder who they're gonna pair up with him, if they're gonna do the 2 characters, you know, like 2 character release every like 2 months or whatever. If they do it the same as season 1, I wonder who they're gonna pair up with him. Could it actually be Ultra Instinct Goku? Would you guys like to see another version of Goku included in Dragon Ball FighterZ? I really don't think that people want that. And I don't know. I would actually like an Ultra Instinct Goku. I'm not gonna lie. I love the look. I love the shirtless look. I love the gray hair. I would really like to see it, but I think there's other characters that could make fans a lot happier. There's a lot of characters that could take that spot and not another Goku. You know what I mean? So if it was up to me, I would not have Ultra Instinct Goku, but I wouldn't mind seeing him. So my dream scenario is for them to have the 2, you know, probably the 2 standout Tournament of Power characters, which was Kefla and Jiren. Other than our, you know, Dragon Ball Z fighters, whatever. Other than the cast, the main cast, Kefla and Jiren were definitely the standout characters in the Tournament of Power. So if they put them together, that would be so cool. But we did get pretty much a confirmation here that Jiren is coming to Dragon Ball FighterZ, unless Bandai Namco are as big a trolls as Ed Boon is. Jiren will be coming, and I cannot wait to see how they make him play and what kind of play style they give him, because as far as his fighting style, he's really, you know, he's a real brute. He's a bully. He gives no fucks. He no-sells a lot of things, and he has those like ki blasts that come from his eyes that are really, really cool. So I wonder what they're gonna make him play like, and I can't wait, man, because I love me some Jiren. I love me insanely overpowered characters, and Jiren being more powerful than a god of destruction and actually holding his own somewhat in power-wise to a Ultra Instinct Migati no Gokui Goku, man, Jiren is awesome. So that's going to be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'll be doing a reaction video and, you know, covering the World Finals as much as I can, because we're going to get a lot of information about Season 2 and gameplay changes, which were talked about and teased a little bit during the, you know, live stream where we thought we were going to get some sort of announcement. It said that the actual core gameplay mechanics were going to be tuned and changed based on the information that they have been getting all year. So I really hope they do something about the super dashes, because, man, that's one of the things that is the most frustrating about this game. Having someone super dash mid-screen, blocking it, and then they have all their aerial options is super annoying. I feel like, me personally, if you just super dash randomly in neutral and your opponent blocks it, you should not have any aerial movement except for using maybe your attacks and blocking. You shouldn't be able to backdash in the air, double jump, forward dash. You should not have any aerial movement whatsoever if your super dash gets blocked. That's just me personally, because then that will take all the guessing game out, and it'll give the opponent still a way to try to open you up with, you know, coming down with a button, but it won't make you guess whether your opponent after a block super dash is going to dash forward and try to cross you up, double jump and come down with a button after you try to whiff punish with a down medium. It's going to take a lot of that away, and it's going to make people super dash a lot less if they don't have those aerial options. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things in this game that I hope gets changed and touched up. Maybe more defensive options too, because this game is one of the most oppressive games that I've ever played, man. I mean, I played Marvel 2 a lot, and that game is insane with the mix-ups. But the thing with this game is one touch could actually kill your entire character, and then once you lose your character, you're at such a disadvantage. And this was something else that was talked about comeback mechanics or a comeback factor. They want to make it more so when someone is down a character or down 2 characters, they want to make it more possible to have those comebacks. I already think sparking is a huge comeback mechanic. It's definitely not as good as X Factor, for sure, not even close. But I think it's still a really good comeback mechanic. But the way the meta works in Dragon Ball, you know, if you're in trouble, you have to use it to save your character. And there's a lot of times where you use it for a touch of death combo. So you don't always have it for your final character just because it's so important depending on what situation you're in, whether you save your character or you want to kill your opponent's character with a touch of death. So I can't wait to see how the game develops in the future, because there's a lot of problems with it. As much as I love this game and have fun with it, man, it frustrates the hell out of me sometimes, and I'm sure it does to you too. So hopefully they change the game for the better, and they give us you know, a better product. Of course, I hope they tone the online, or like they do something about the online to make it better. But we're gonna have to wait and see. So that's gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. What's going on? It's Super here, and thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys subscribed if you are not already. Also, check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.